Maulik Patel, who's the CMD of Epigral, who's now joining us. Hello, thank you so much for joining us, Mr. Patel. First up, you in your con call had mentioned that CPVC prices have bottomed out. What are the early signs that you're seeing that suggest prices and demand recovery from Q4 onwards?
So as we know, the raw material of CPVC is a PVC, which is globally, it is in the bottom cycle and bottommost right now. And we are expecting the growth for the CPVC segment, which is mainly going in the construction segment, which is happening in the Q3 and Q4. So we are expecting volume growth will happen from H2 onwards, yeah, compared to H1.
All right, so you're expecting volume growth to happen from the second half of this year, but with CPVC realizations having declined nearly 10% on a sequential basis and utilization of about 50% in the quarter gone by. Mr. Patel, if you can tell us how much headroom do you see for recovery in both prices and volumes, if you can quantify that for us?
So volume recovery we are expecting in H2. And the price movement will happen based on the PVC prices in the H2, because we are expecting PVC prices in the Q3 will remain almost like a flattish, but in the Q4 onwards we are expecting the revival of PVC price also will come. So a volume growth will happen from the H2 onwards, and the PVC normally CPVC goes in a tandem with the PVC price, and that was huge difference in this year, in last 1 year in the PVC prices. That's why the impact of the CPVC prices you can see in last 6 months.
Patel, also the EBITDA margins have dropped to around 23% from around 26 to 28% over the last few quarters. This, I believe, is due to the lower realizations. Now that we are expecting realizations to improve, will the margins expand in the second half of FY26?
Yes, margin will not expand from this level onwards, but yeah, volume will pick up from Q3 and Q4 onwards.
Understood. So that's as far as margin figure is concerned, but also wanted your thoughts on the new project at your existing complex. I believe that is expected to be frozen soon. What will the total CapEx amount be? How are you looking to fund that, and how much will the capacity increase by on account of this project?
So we are doing the CPVC expansion as well as the epichlorohydrin expansions. Both expansions are online, and almost we have completed 65% of the CapEx, and that mostly we have done from the internal accruals. Remaining 35%, also we are trying to do it by internal accruals only by end of this year. And I think the results and the revenue will start coming from the next year onwards on both the project.
Right. Also, talk to us about, you had indicated that the new project at your existing complex will be frozen soon. But talk to us about the new greenfield project beyond FY28. What is the estimated size, total CapEx and return on this project?
So far we have announced ECH and CPVC expansion, which is going on right now, the CapEx, which will commission, as I mentioned, and the revenue will start coming from the next year onwards, FY27 onwards. The new project, which will announce, not yet announced and not yet approved by the board, which will announce probably by end of this year or beginning of the next year. And that will be announced once the board will approve, but that is the growth we are expecting in FY28 onwards.
Okay, so the growth is likely to come back from FY28, that's the word coming in. But what will the total CapEx be? I believe you spent about 240 crores of CapEx in the first half of this fiscal. What will the total guidance be for FY26 and then for FY27 as well?
So FY26, we are expecting around 300 to 400 crore kind of CapEx total, including existing project as well as the new project which we'll announce. Because in the first year, normally the CapEx is very low. In the second FY27 onwards, I think once we freeze the project and entire CapEx, I think we'll come to know about probably in next 3 months or 4 months time.
All right. On that note, Mr. Patel, thank you so much for taking the time out and joining us. We will let you go on that note.
Thank you.